हम सब यहाँ पे इसलिए जमा है कि कई दिनों से हुंजा में लाइट नहीं है। सुनने में आता है कि हुंजा बहुत ही डेवलप्ड एरिया है, बट हमें पता है रियल स्टेजेस ऑफ हुंजा यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, बिहाइंड द बुशेस यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है। हमें पता है यहाँ पे बेसिक राइट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, हमें कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन राइट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, हर चीज हमें नहीं मिल रही है और बिजली पानी का सख्त यहाँ पे बहरान है।
Just coming in from Pakistan, where massive protests have reportedly erupted against the Pakistani state in the Gilgit Baltistan area. Protesters are furious over the imposition of new tax, calling it as immoral and illegal on the part of the Pakistani government. Now, the people of Gilgit Baltistan have strengthened their voice against Pakistan's immoral imposition of taxes on them.
The locals and traders of Gilgit Baltistan in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir are holding protests. They are raising their voices against heavy taxation laws, illegal land occupation and load shedding imposed by the regime in the province.
Our massive protest taking place in Gilgit Baltistan region, which is part of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Protesters gathered in huge numbers. They're expressing their discontent against the ruling administration. In a video shared by protesters online, it shows angry speeches by local leadership, even threatening to launch a civil war. One leader even threatened to march to Kargil, an indirect reference to merging with India if their demands were not met.
अगर हम सियासी हुकूमत की बात करें गिलगित बल्तिस्तान के अंदर, तो वो अवाम की तरफ देखती ही नहीं है। वो अपने सीट बचाने के चक्करों में है, कोई स्पीकर से डिप्टी स्पीकर बनने के चक्कर में है, कोई डिप्टी स्पीकर से या स्पीकर से जाके वज़राला बनने के चक्कर में है। पूरे 3 साल हो गए हैं इनकी हुकूमत को यहाँ पर बने हुए। अभी तक तो ये अपने सियासी मामलात के अंदर ही चल रहे हैं, लेकिन अवाम की तरफ इनका कोई तवज्जो नहीं है।
करेंगे आप लोग ना किसी से रुकेंगे। अगर तुम रास्ते में टाउन पैदा करोगे तो हम करके क्या दिखाएंगे, तुम्हारा बाप भी नहीं रोक सकते। जाओगे नहीं जाओगे करके, जाओगे नहीं जाओगे करके।
Gilgit Baltistan, formerly known as the Northern Areas, is the northernmost political entity under the administrative control of Pakistan. According to Pakistan's constitution, Gilgit Baltistan is an autonomous region separate from Pakistan itself, and its inhabitants have never had any representation in Pakistan's parliament. People of Gilgit, mostly Shia dominated, have been deprived from the basic constitutional rights since 1948, the control of Gilgit Baltistan under the hands of Pakistan's authorities. The Pak atrocities on Gilgit begin to limelight in May 2018, when Pak authorities brought the imposition of heavy taxation on the people of Gilgit, which led the locals and traders of Gilgit Baltistan to holding massive protests and demonstrations. The protest was not just on the imposition of heavy taxation but also land-grabbing laws by the federal government of Pak, load shedding, cutting subsidies, increasing electricity prices and suppression of political and local voices in the province. Due to that, the protest regained again in 2022, which led many political imprisonments plus heavy curfew on demonstration and media coverages. Fast forward to 2023, the protest reshaped in mid-August when a renowned religious scholar of Shia community, Agha Bakir al-Hussein, was arrested on false charges of blasphemy. He was vocal against an amendment to Pakistan's blasphemy laws that allows the implication of any member of the minority community. Following the charges, outburst demonstration took place in Gilgit and rejuvenate the attention to the dire human rights situation faced by Shias in Pakistan, particularly in the occupied region of Gilgit Baltistan, where a significant Shia population resides. According to the citing a Human Rights Watch report, which revealed that as many as 4,000 Shias were killed by Sunni extremists between 1987 and 2000. The most prominent was the 1988 Gilgit massacre, refers to the state-sponsored mass killing of Shia civilians, in the Gilgit district of Pakistan, who revolted against military dictator Zia-ul-Haq's Sunni Islamist regime, responsible for vehement persecution of religious minorities as part of its Islamization program. As of this, turmoil in Gilgit Baltistan is evident, but unawareness of world and especially the heinous shamefulness silence of Muslims Ummah throughout the world is more regretful. Will ever the voice of Gilgit be heard? That's the question mark for the world to answer.